What an interesting gospel this evening. I would say unique. The reversal of roles. The servant, the master serves the servant. Unthinkable. The master is the one who tells the servant, you sit down, you recline at the table, I am going to serve you. Do you ever find this situation? The servants are at the table and the master serving them, feeding them, entertaining them. That is a picture of God. God's kingdom is an upside down kingdom. Everything the very opposite. That's interesting, isn't it? God's kingdom, everything the very opposite. Those who are poor are rich in God's eyes. And those who are rich are very poor. The last ones first, the first ones last. Those on the thrones, they'll be thrown down, and those on the floor will be lifted up. Everything the very opposite. Lazarus in the bosom of Abraham, and the rich man down in the Hades. Everything the reversal of fortunes, the very opposite of everything. That is a good news. That is a good news. Next Sunday's gospel is about that too. If you think of yourself as a saint, you are really a sinner. On the other hand, if you think of yourself as a sinner, you are already a saint. If you think of yourself as a sinner, then you have become a saint already. To understand that takes a bit of meditation. When you think of yourself as a sinner, asking for God's mercy, the Lord lifts you up. Okay, we'll think about that on Sunday. Think about this gospel. The master serving the servants. Now think about the whole Bible, especially the Gospel of St. John. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. God came down. The God of the universe, the creator of the universe, came down to this earth. The master came down to the floor. And he served everyone. He served everyone, especially those who were hungry, they were fed. And the mighty ones, they lost their thrones. Herods and Pilates, they all lost their thrones. Mary Magdalene and Zacchaeus and Matthew, they were all lifted up. And the last one to be lifted up was that good thief on the cross. He was lifted up. What an interesting gospel. The more you realize the depth of the good news, you will dance for joy. Understanding this, my dear friends, will make all the difference. Make you all the more humbler, all the more realistic, all the more you'll be a very compassionate, kind, and merciful, knowing that God is serving me. Unworthy as I am asked to be sitting at the table. He says, you sit back, keep your feet up, enjoy this. Do you think of yourself as one of those blessed? Unworthy as you are, unworthy as I am, the Lord is telling me, I will feed you. You sit back. This is about heaven too. Understand this logic, my dear friends. Unless God loved you, would He create you? Unless He had something beautiful to share with you, give you, would He create you? Think about it. The more you think about it, the more you understand the ways of God. So heaven is something of this banquet where God will serve us. It's God's nature to serve us. God is love. That's why in everywhere you find God serving everybody. And heaven too is the greatest and the grandest of God's entertainment for us. The most beautiful way of God serving us forever. Call that heaven.